Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to a video that a lot of you are probably surprised seeing up on my channel, because if any of you know, if you don't know then, you know now, that 2021 is like the year of the absolute low buy. We are looking to less consumerism is more in this year's climate. I'm working on going back to school. I'm working on, to my own place, so there is a fair amount of penny pinching to be had. But today we're going to be doing just a little bit of a haul. These are some things that I have, skincare stuff that my mom got me. I've got a couple things that I've bought here and there. I've got some things that some of y'all sent me. So I figured some of y'all like some of my hauls. This is going to be like a non-intense, I've bought absolutely everything and I've gone super mad at Sephora. The majority, I think actually, all of the things I've got actually to show you are affordable. So I guess that's a good thing. I haven't made a single purchase at Sephora since the new year. I also haven't made one at Ulta, so that's a good sign. And so I thought I'd just do just like a nice chill. I've got some things. These are some things that I've collected end of 2020 up through where we're at now in 2021. So it's just a little bit. Let's be chill. Let's go through this because, it's still fun to show you all the stuff that I've got that I may or may not should have gotten. So I got my little basket here. Why don't we start with probably the biggest offender and something that I'm really going to have to tell myself for the rest of you, don't do this. Stop it. Don't do it. It's something you can't do. It is a black hole and a slippery slope. And that is all the absolutely unnecessary things I've purchased from Colourpop. Because you go on there, typically I wait for a sale. They were having a sale and I got the Fade into Hue Rainbow palette for a review. If my try on and my review are up, I will leave them down below. And so when you go on there and you get the one thing and then you need to get like to the free shipping and then you're just scrolling and you're like, that's only like $6. I'll add that to the cart. I mean, one of the things that Colourpop really has going for it is its accessibility price-wise, except if you live in places like Poland, which one of y'all told me? You were like, the child palette is the only Colourpop thing I have because it's really expensive to get it there, but I wanted it. So let's just go in. You have seen these already in a monthly hits and misses. These are two of their all matte palettes. This one is the big poppy right here, looking all beautiful orange and sunburnt and folly. And then we've got the Little Ray of Sunshine, which is all nice and grungy. These are absolutely my tones. They were 35% off. I was like, you know what? Like with all of this, I had Christmas money. I had OnlyFans money. None of my YouTube business bill money went towards anything I purchased. So I feel a little bit better about it, because if y'all didn't know, like all the money I make on YouTube goes directly into bills. So things I do on OnlyFans or selling things on Mercari and stuff like that, or my Patreon money, I feel a little bit better using on stuff like this. I absolutely love these. This one is so gorgeous. I like using them together. I like using them separately. They're nice quality. They're all matte. They're just, I think there's something that's actually kind of solid that Colourpop did. I did anti-haul both of these. I notice I do that a lot with Colourpop. I'm not too bad at rescinding that, but sometimes I do. I'm human. But these I'm really happy that I bought, and they're just nice. They're compact. They've got really nice colors in them. They don't have too bad of a pasty setting shade, and I've really enjoyed using them. Then two palettes that I got because I'm dumb. I saw them. They were kind of released. I used to be like obsessively buying all of their monochromatic palettes when they released one, but they've started doing this thing where they'll make palettes that are formatted in their monochromatic form, but they're like limited edition and they're like whatever. And so once again, having the sale, and I got these two, which, I mean, this one here is called Cloud Spun and it looks like this. It's not super different to a lot of stuff I have. I do absolutely love these two shimmers right there as inner corner highlights. They are poppin'. The pressed glitter is okay. It's not the worst I've ever used. I really like Bonbon right here. I mean, I do like the whole palette. It's probably something I definitely didn't need to buy because I have the Strawberry Shake, I have the Ooh La La, you know, I've got a pink palette from them, and I do believe that this was kind of, you remember those awful Cloud Dye palettes? They then released these, and I think these are supposed to be like a more permanent, better version. I don't even know. I saw it, I wanted it, I bought it. And then this one is on Cloud Blue because I'm always looking to like up my blue eyeshadow game, even though I have ones that I don't use. This is probably really similar to that, what was the other one called? Blue Moon. It's called Blue Moon. I absolutely adore this blue shimmer here, one of my favorite blue shimmers. I really like this one. I really like all the shimmers I really like and all the mattes I really like. And one thing I also really enjoy about this is they've got this really beautiful dark, like, it's like navy, but it's, I don't know, it's just really, really nice for deepening up those blue looks because y'all know that I like to go for like a very obvious gradient. And this is something I think I was kind of missing in my collection when it comes to blue. So I'm really happy to have this. This one is like a hybrid mix of like shimmer, glitter, chunky kind of, but not, and it's really pretty. So I'm a little bit undecided. I haven't used all the shades, but you know, I have them now. And along, another thing that's important is this all wasn't done on one Colourpop order. Like I was just like, oh look, they're having a sale and I guess I'll pick up a little bit of something something. And one of the somethings that I picked up because I have issues and I love Colourpop blushes, and y'all know that the last thing your girl needs is another compact blush. So these are probably, I'm going to try very hard to make these the last compact blushes that I buy in 2021 because I don't need anymore. But when I opened these, I was so glad that I got them. One of them was out of stock one time. They were released with the Cloud Spun, the pink eyeshadow palette. This one here is Take the Cake, which is this beautiful, perfect pinky. You can't see, but it's got like just a hint of shimmy shininess. And then this one is Truffle Shuffle, and it is so beautiful. It's like a burnt berry with like goldy reflex in it. I'm so excited to slather this one all over my face. I haven't tried either of these yet. Then a absolutely wonderful one of y'all, I must have said something about blushes or something like that, because I've had a couple of y'all who've been like, I'm sending you this blush, and I'm like, God bless you. And I anti-hauled these. I've also noticed a trend that the blushes that people are getting me are like ones I've anti-hauled. They're like, have you seen these? Do you like these? I'm like, I actually just anti-hauled them because I don't need any more blush. They look really pretty. I can't remember what collection this was from. I think it was that like Baroque one where I was like, I love the aesthetic, but I'm not gonna buy it. And I love the packaging on this. I gasped when I opened the package from one of y'all. And also, when y'all send me shiz, I need names and stuff like that. It's all nice to be anonymous and stuff, but I also want to like appropriately thank you. This one here is called Chase, as in a Chase Lounge, and it has this beautiful flower embossing. And I mean, is that not my color? This one is Palladial, which is also just, that would look good today. It's just all kinds of like gloriously sunburnt. I think I've used that one. I've used that one or that one. This one here is Vogue, and it's just like a really pretty dusty, pinky, rosy, mauve-y shade. Y'all know I don't have a degree in color. Y'all know that, you know, I'm just, it's pretty, it's colorful. Thank you to, leave a comment down below to whoever sent me these, because thank you so freaking much. Anything any of y'all send to me, it becomes this like sacred little thing, and I'm like, I have like my altar. I keep all the packaging and all the boxes to anything that y'all send me, and it's like in this little thing, because y'all never have to send me anything, and when you do, I'm just like, this It's so nice. And then I actually wasn't going to talk about these, but if I'm talking about blush that was sent to me by a subscriber, this young lady did identify herself. I thanked her so freaking much. This one is Foxy right here. These are so perfectly just up my alley because they're golden, peachy coral, and they're illuminating. If there's anything that I love in this world, it's an illuminating blush that I don't need. This one is Out of Sight, which is this beautiful, decadent, almost like bricky sort of orange, like a brick tone orange. Like I said, when it comes to color, I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. These are such nice quality. I think you saw them in a hits and misses where I was like, they're just so good. They're amazing. I don't know what they've done to their formulation or what they've changed compared to the other blushes I tried, but they've just really upped their game, and I absolutely love Colourpop blushes. It's just a thing with me. And then if we're gonna discuss something that's a thing with me, we might as well discuss probably the most frivolous purchase that I've made this year. Once again, I anti-hauled this collection because, you know, it's just, I'm trying to be really, really good. I really didn't want anything else in the collection. The whole collection to me was like a little bit lackluster, but the Animal Crossing collection blushes. I just, this one, when I open this one, this is Flower Tender. It is just this, I mean, basically it's Colourpop NARS Orgasm. I mean, that is exactly what it looks like. It's this perfect peachy, pinky, corally with shimmer. I love the embossing. I was just kind of being honest with myself with this because I was like, okay, you love Animal Crossing. You want to get something from the collection. I feel like a blush is something that would be a better investment for me to get something from the collection than like the eyeshadow palettes or the lip things, because this is something that I know I'm going to use and love. And in that vein, it was a duo moment. And this one is Flower Power. The same, just a really pretty, soft, light, kind of like baby doll pink. It's not as chock full of shimmy shininess as the other one, but I think this one's going to be nice and illuminating as well. One of you all did say that you were a little concerned about this because some people have said that it doesn't show up. Haven't tried it yet. I will obviously keep you all posted. But yeah, this was definitely just a little like treat yourself moment, which is better than like going in on like a $45 eyeshadow palette or going ham. Just two little blushes, and I felt pretty good about that. Then you all know I announced it on Twitter and Snapchat and everything. I did make a Midas Cosmetics order. They were also having like a 35% off sale, and I was like, that's just too good. And I picked up two palettes that I really wanted to review on my channel. I haven't yet because I tried using these in Virginia and it didn't end well. I haven't tried them again yet. I'm now back here in Tennessee and my skin really likes Tennessee. So we're gonna try them out in a little bit of a more controlled environment than in Virginia. These are the Unveiled palettes. This is the Berry Nude, which is, I mean, y'all know this shiz is right up my alley. I love the matte to shimmer ratio. They're just so beautiful. I have tried to use this palette and it came out really, really patchy, fairly unpigmented, didn't blend well. Then this one here is the Cool Nudes, which is also just a very beautiful, you all know that I've been enjoying neutrals and grunging it up a bit recently, and I thought this would be perfect for that. Love this shade right here. I'm really excited. I've only tucked in a little bit to this one, so I'm excited to retry both of them and see if it was like a one-time fluke or if the quality just isn't what I want in an eyeshadow palette, because typically I love their formula. You all know the Smoky Glow palette is one of my favorites. I love their 4-pan palettes, their High Times palette, their Lemonade palette. You know, I have a pretty good track record running with Midas Cosmetics. And the first time I tried these, I was like kind of shook because it wasn't going the way I expected, but we'll just have to see. And then last on the makeup front, something else from Midas Cosmetics. This is the volume 2. I believe this is one of their like pro or icon or something like that. I mean, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous collection of these gorgeous grungy colors. I mean, is that not absolutely my shiz? I mean, look at this. I mean, just look at the whole thing. It is breathtaking. I haven't tried it yet, but I've got plans for those. It's just so beautiful and grungy and gorgeous and compact. I love it. I love the idea of it. Really excited to see how this is gonna work for me, because y'all know I love green, I love grunge, and I love, you know, little concise palettes. So it's got just about everything going with it, and I hope it doesn't, you know, I hope the quality is what I'm expecting and the formula is all fine and good. All right, let's move on to the exciting. Let's move on to the skincare, because y'all know your girl loves skincare. This is actually a repurchase for me. This is the Fourth Ray Beauty Colourpop's skincare brand. The Rainfall 2% Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I've tried this serum before. Absolutely love it. I would recommend it if you're on a budget and you have dry skin. I'm almost out of the serum that I actually bought here when I ran out of my other serum while I was in Tennessee. Like I said, they were having a sale. I was like, why don't I just pick it up to have it on hand? It's something that I know works for me. So when the next serum that I got from Bliss runs out, I'm gonna be popping into this bad boy. And it's also kind of like a hold off because I purchased this one, and at some point I am gonna repurchase my Good, because two of my absolute favorite serums are from Good Molecules. The brightening one and I think the hyaluronic one. I love them so stinking much. So I have this, they're affordable. I'm gonna repurchase those just to have them. The serums are something that I use pretty consistently and pretty like regularly. I go through them. It doesn't take me 6 months to go through a serum. So really like this. Glad I have it. It makes me feel like when you have a skincare product that you know works really well for you, having it like this, I'm like, I cannot wait to break you out and have you make my skin look all kinds of beautiful. The rest is new stuff. The rest is, this is all e.l.f. I want to try a bunch of e.l.f. skincare actually, because they're really affordable. And for drugstore, I feel like they've really upped their game and came out with a lot of really good, interesting products, and I've been really wanting to try. So one of the first things that I actually tried last night, this is the Super Tone, a toner with brightening fruit acids. Love the packaging. Their whole like new skincare line with all like the bright packaging like this. I love the aesthetic. I think it was done so well. It's clean, it's precise, it catches your eye, and it looks really good. This is a gentle daily exfoliating one. I used it last night and my skin felt so good. It was like an extra level of clarification that I was somehow missing. And I said in my Snapchat, I was like, maybe a toner is the step in my skincare routine that I was missing that's going to take me to the next level. I just loved how it made my skin feel. It was just so supple and bright and beautiful. It just felt so clean and fresh, and it was just like, yes. So I'm beyond excited to continue trying this and see how it works, just over continued use, because that was just one day. Y'all know I like at least 3 weeks to see how a product really works, and I prefer a month, but we'll just have to see. Then in the way of toners, I also, well, my mom got me this e.l.f. makeup because she loves me. The e.l.f. Keep Your Balance toner. This is the one for dry skin. It's got hyaluronic acid, aloe, and witch hazel. Oh no, your girl's got that normal to dry skin. So I'm really excited about this. It's been quite a few years since I've used a toner, because the last time I had a toner, I had one from Pacifica that was like, okay, like it wasn't anything amazing, and that was like before my skincare routine is on point. I was using that toner when I was still using a body facial sugar scrub on my face every day. So clearly we've come far from where we were. So now I'm like hopefully going to be correctly using a toner and correctly, you know, skincaring up my face. And that toner is actually a part of their Holy Hydration skincare line. This one is a daily cleanser with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. I also really like the sort of like no frills packaging. You all know with me, when it comes to my skincare, give it to me in a yogurt tub. I don't need fancy presentation. I don't need bougie packaging. I just need skincare that's gonna make my skin look beat. So once again, I'm excited to try this. I have a cleanser that I'm trying from, it's an affordable brand at Walmart. I have a whole bunch of products by them that I've been trying, and then I'm gonna do a whole video on it. So when I run out of that one, I'm gonna do either this one, but I also got, this is the Super Clarify. One of y'all actually recommended this to me, and y'all said it was really, really good. It's got niacinamide, which maintains moisture content and tones and clarifies. You know, I'm all down for making my skin look better no matter which way. If it works for me, I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna do it. Again, love the aesthetic of the packaging, done really well. And then I got this little baby. The one thing I like about e.l.f. as well is they sell mini travel sizes of their skincare, which is amazing. I wish more brands would do that because, you know, if you're gonna go in, like sometimes people don't want to buy a whole moisturizer, a whole something, because what if it doesn't work for you? And what if you can't return it? You know? So offering little small things like this, I think is great. This is an eye cream. This is the Holy Hydration one. And I think having an eye cream being this small is perfect because you always end up using just the smallest amount. And so having like a big tub of eye cream, you're like, all right, okay, I guess I'm going to use this up in like, you know, 8 months because you use just a little bit. So I really appreciate it. And it's just a little bobby. Then finally in the Holy Hydration line, got like, you know, I've got the cleanser, I've got the toner, and I've got the eye cream and the moisturizer. And apparently I remember trying this like beginning of my channel and not liking it. I mean, obviously I didn't know anything about skincare, so it's like, what is it? It's not reformulated, but it's like got a packaging and appearance update. So I'm really excited to try this again. And now that I actually know what I'm doing with skincare, I'm excited to see if it does work for me. And then we also got the Super Hydrate, a moisturizer with hydrating squalane. Love the beautiful lavender packaging. Like I said, all these brightly colorful ones that they've done. It's very, you know, skincare makes me happy already, but when you see it in all the bright colors, you're like, this is just a feel-good moment, not that. This is Superhero Plant-Derived Squalane, moisturizes deeply, improves moisture balance and elasticity. Your girl's not 21 anymore, so any sort of elasticity that I can get, I will take. Then last but not least, this is another affordable brand you can get it at Target. I originally only found it at Target, but now Walmart is carrying it now. I love they have a microdermabrasion that I first didn't like, but now I love it. I've repurchased it twice. I'm using a serum by them. I'm using a moisturizer by them. Basically everything that I've tried by them so far, I've really enjoyed. And so this is the Explosion Super Rich Moisturizer for Dewy, Radiant Skin. I'm currently, for my nighttime moisturizer, I'm using up the vegan milk one. I'm really excited to try to find like a comparable product to the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream because that is currently my favorite nighttime moisturizer and it's expensive. So if I can find something similar to that at like the $10 price point, which what this is, that'll make me very happy because the Tatcha was like 68. So once again, I love so many products by these. I also love how just like super simple. Once again, I am all about super simple, clean, straightforward, no frills skincare packaging. I've reached the point where I don't need a bougie skincare experience. If the skincare is good, that's bougie enough for me. I don't need presentation added onto it. So that was my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was felt a little different because like I said, I haven't done a haul in a very long time. So it was like, look at what I bought. But I know some of you guys still enjoy that kind of content. So I just had a little bit of stuff that I picked up over the past couple of months that I was like, you know what? Just gather it all together and let's make a video out of it. So I hope you all enjoyed it at least. Would love to know if you've tried any of these products and what your opinions are on them. I'm always down for, you know, suggestions and what you guys have told me. Very rarely have any of you guys, your suggestions led me wrong. So like I said, let me know down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!